Hey everyone, what's going on, and welcome back to News to Astonish into another photo mode submissions video. These are really fun to do, so I kind of figured I'd go ahead and share with you my favorite photos that were submitted to me this week by you guys, the viewers. Thank you so much for being here, and before we get into the photo submission reviews, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so you all don't miss anything. If you're new to the channel, of course, I would greatly appreciate it if you did subscribe. Really helps out the channel. We're already approaching 9,000 subscribers at the time of me recording this video. Our goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers and, of course, go on from there because I really want to hit 10,000. And I had hoped that I reached 10,000 subs by December of 2021, but here we are in 2022, and I think I'm going to go ahead and reach 10,000 subs by the end of the month. So definitely will make a great gift for Valentine's, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I was just coming up with this as I go along. But anyways, let's go ahead and start with the photo mode submissions. You guys submitted some amazing photos this week, and I was really impressed. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe you should all go ahead and start taking pictures of Spider-Man and get a job at the Daily Bugle because these photos are very impressive. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. They're not in any particular order. They're not from like my most favorite to my least favorite. I just think they were all great. And I've gotten all these photos submitted to me from everywhere, from Discord to Twitter to Instagram. And let's go ahead and go over with the first one. This one was submitted by Danamat37. And I don't know how he did this, but it's basically a photo of Spider-Man in a negative suit. And it's got like this lightning dash going across and a very metallic whitish black background behind it. But good job in submitting this photo, I guess. I mean, it's really spectacular work. I've never seen anything like this in a photo mode for Marvel Spider-Man. So thank you so much for sending this in. It looks fantastic. So let's go ahead to the next one. Now, this was one of my top favorites, but this one was submitted to me by a JULJANHUTSSS, if I recall correctly. And this one is a picture of Spider-Man Miles Morales in the Into the Spider-Verse suit. And the city, of course, is directly behind him, but it's blurred out. Good aperture work on this photo in particular. It looks fantastic. Now, obviously, if you were to show this to anybody who's ever seen the Into the Spider-Verse film, or perhaps are anticipating the Across the Spider-Verse movie, people would probably assume that this is probably a shot from that. And this can very well be a shot from the Across the Spider-Verse movie because it really does look that good. So, amazing shot, of course, pun intended. Thank you so much, JULJANHUTSSS, once again for submitting that photo. And now to the next one. Now, this one is very reminiscent of that shot from The Amazing Spider-Man, the very first one with Andrew Garfield, where he's on the bridge and he spots the lizard on the bridge and he's getting ready to take off his civvies, and underneath it is his Amazing Spider-Man suit. This is exactly probably a reference to that, so I could be wrong. And this was submitted to me by a Crispy Bread. Thank you so much for submitting this shot. It's a wonderful shot of basically Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man costume looking over the city, just looking over what appears to be a very peaceful night in New York. So thank you so much once again for submitting that shot. It's definitely a wonderful shot. And now the next one. Now this one was from Spider-Man Miles Morales, and this one was submitted to me by an ARDA ARIS OZTURK. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. I do apologize if I did. But this one is taken from a cutscene from Spider-Man Miles Morales, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a wonderful shot. He's in one of the newest, latest suits that Insomniac Games put into the game. This is the advanced suit for Spider-Man Miles Morales. And it's a great shot. Definitely makes a great wallpaper. Thank you once again for submitting this shot. And now the next one. This is, of course, of Insomniac Games' version of the classic Spider-Man suit, and it was submitted to me sideways, so I apologize if the image does look jarring, but aside from that, it looks wonderful. Thank you so much for submitting that. I love the view of the city behind it, and I love how Spider-Man pops out in the image. It kind of is reminiscent of a regular cover of The Amazing Spider-Man, which I really love those covers. It's just a simple cover, and sometimes simple covers are more than just like those crazy covers with so many characters and so much going on. I really like the simplistic look of it. And speaking of simplistic look, the next one is of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now this one was submitted to me by SHALZ on Discord. Thank you so much for submitting this photo to me. I love how like this photo looks very crisp and sharp. Like there's a lot of nice blues, there's perfect lighting. That ray tracing looks spectacular on this cover, and it really shows the full potential of the PS5. Of course, Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to look a lot better than this, and I can only imagine how crazy photo mode is going to be in that game, but way to go, man. This is an amazing shot. Thank you so much for submitting that shot, SHALZ. And now the next one. This one is of Spider-Man Miles Morales in the end suit. And it's an awesome shot because it kind of like looks like Spider-Man Miles Morales is having a hell of a time. He's just having fun swinging around the city. And it's a distant shot of him. It's just a silhouette of Spider-Man Miles Morales in his end suit with the sun in the background. And it has like this nice orange hue in the sky. It's a perfect shot. Thank you once again for submitting that shot once again. And this one was submitted to me by a BACONBEANS over on Discord. Thank you once again, BACONBEANS. And now the next shot. This one is of Spider-Man Miles Morales zooming in the air with his Venom Blast, and it's got like this spiral twist look to it. This one was submitted to me by a Bara. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name as well, but it's a spectacular shot. The aperture work overall in the city looks fantastic. And really the main focus is the spiral of the Venom electricity going around Miles Morales as he shoots through the air. I love this shot. Thank you so much once again for submitting this photo, Bara. And the next one is really reminiscent of one of my shots that I submitted of Spider-Man Far From Home in front of the Sanctum Sanctorum, but except mine was taken at night. But this one was submitted to me by VOLTDRAX over on Discord, and it's of course of Spider-Man in his Far From Home outfit right in front of the Sanctum Sanctorum, which is really reminiscent of Spider-Man in his Far From Home suit in Spider-Man No Way Home when he was at the Sanctum Sanctorum with Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange was trying to stop him, and he was wearing this very outfit in the movie. So it's really reminiscent of that scene in particular, and I love the shot. Thank you so much once again, VOLTDRAX, for submitting this shot. And the next one is a shot of Spider-Man Miles Morales fighting one of the Tinkerer goons. And this is a beautiful shot. I love it because there's electricity all over the place. You can tell that he just finished this enemy off with a Venom Blast, and the enemy's just falling to the ground, being shocked. And everything else in the background is blurred. So I love how Miles Morales is shrouded in his own hood, and you don't really see his face, but it is a spectacular shot mid-fight. Thank you so much for submitting this shot. This shot was submitted to me by someone who doesn't really have a name in particular on my Discord. When this person submitted the photo, it only has like the heart symbol, which is like the greater than, and the number 3, which forms a heart. So thank you for submitting this photo. I really like this shot as well. And I think that was about 10 photos right there. I do have a bonus shot. This one was submitted to me by MAGDYPOOL. Thank you so much, MAGDYPOOL. He's a longtime viewer, subscriber of mine. He's been watching my videos quite frequently, and I really appreciate that. Thank you once again for submitting this shot. I love this one because it kind of looks like black suited websuit, the Raimi suit, looking over into the city with the sunset in the background, and the city has like this bleak, opaque look to it, which I really love, and it really definitely makes a great wallpaper. So if you have a desktop computer or a PlayStation or something, you can actually add this as your background shot, and it looks wonderful. So to all of you guys who submitted your photos into my video, I appreciate you all once again. You guys are amazing. You guys take phenomenal photo mode shots of Marvel Spider-Man and Miles Morales, of course. And once again, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm looking forward to the next submissions. I will be doing another photo mode submission sometime soon. So thank you once again. These are really fun to do. And with all that being said, I will see you all in the next comic panel.